Let's answer question number 2, which is choose from column B what suits it in column A. Number 1. Long and strong roots. Long and strong roots. A. Prevent animals from eating Barbary fig. B. Make mangrove tree resist the water waves. C. Carries the cabbage tree's fluffy yellow seeds across the forest. D. Allow wind to move more gently through the leaves of cabbage tree. E. Allow water lilies absorb large amount of sunlight. F. Prevent the loss of water in pine tree. So, the long and strong roots make mangrove tree resist the water waves. So we will choose letter B with number 1. Number 2. Wide leaves. Wide leaves prevent animals from eating Barbary fig. Carries the cabbage tree's fluffy yellow seeds across the forest. Allow wind to move more gently through the leaves of cabbage tree. Allow water lilies absorb large amount of sunlight. Prevent the loss of water in pine tree. Wide leaves allow water lilies absorb large amount of sunlight. So we will choose letter E with number 2. Number 3. Needle-shaped leaves. Needle-shaped leaves prevent animals from eating Barbary fig. Carries the cabbage tree's fluffy yellow seeds across the forest. Allow wind to move more gently through the leaves of cabbage tree. Prevent the loss of water in pine tree. Needle leaves prevent the loss of water in pine trees. So we will choose letter F with number 3. Number 4. Sharp spines prevent animals from eating Barbary fig. Carries the cabbage tree's fluffy yellow seeds across the forest. Allow wind to move more gently through the leaves. Sharp spines prevent animals from eating Barbary fig. So we will choose letter A with number 4. Finally, number 5. Hand-shaped leaves. Hand-shaped leaves carries the cabbage tree's fluffy yellow seeds across the forest, or allow wind to move more gently through the leaves of cabbage tree. Hand-shaped leaves allow wind to move gently through the leaves of cabbage tree. So we will choose letter D with number 5. Now let's answer question number 3, which is put true or false. Number 1. Plants have structural adaptation only to help them survive and grow in different environments. It's wrong, because plants have structural and behavioral adaptation, not structural adaptation only. So the answer is wrong. Number 2. The rain doesn't fall for 6 months in southern African savanna. It's true. Number 3. The taproot of acacia tree grows deeply downward searching for water. Yes, it's true. Number 4. Acacia leaves are protected from being eaten by animals as they have brightly colored leaves. No, it's false, because acacia leaves are protected by spines and poison, not by brightly colored leaves. So the answer is wrong. Number 5. Acacia tree and cabbage tree use wind to send messages. True. Number 6. Acacia tree has delicious smelling flowers to attract bats toward it. Acacia tree has delicious smelling flowers to attract bats toward it, or kabak tree? So the answer is false. Number 7. Hand-shaped leaves of kabak tree is considered as a behavioral adaptation. Behavioral adaptation or structural adaptation? So the right answer is false. Number 8. Kabak tree produces fluffy yellow seeds. This is considered as a structural adaptation. True. Number 9. One of the structural adaptations of acacia tree is that it has large, wide roots called buttress roots. Acacia tree has buttress roots or has taproot? Acacia tree has taproot, so the answer is false. Number 10. Mangrove trees adapt to resist the water waves through their long, strong roots. True. Number 11. Water lily has wide leaves to absorb a large amount of sunlight. True. Number 12. Pine trees that live in desert habitat have needle leaves to prevent the loss of water. Pine trees that live in desert habitat have needle leaves to prevent the loss of water. Pine trees live in desert or in snow? So the answer is false. Number 13. Having thick trunk is a behavioral adaptation of palm trees to resist strong winds. Having thick trunk, behavioral adaptation or structural adaptation? It's structural adaptation, so the right answer is false. Number 14. Animals can't eat barberry fig due to its sharp spines. True. Number 15. Some plants can store water to adapt the drought conditions in dry habitat. True. Number 16. Some plants have sharp spines to absorb a large amount of sunlight. Sharp spines to absorb sunlight or wide leaves to absorb sunlight? So the answer is false. Now let's answer question number 4, which is write the scientific term. Number 1. A tree. So he wants a name of a tree. A tree that grows in southern African savanna and it has sharp spines around its leaves. Acacia tree. So the answer is acacia tree. Number 2. A structural adaptation of acacia tree. So he wants a part of the tree. A structural adaptation of acacia tree that allows it to search for water. Taproot. Number 3. Structural adaptation that surrounds the leaves of acacia tree to prevent animals from eating them. Sharp spines. Number 4. A tree that grows in Amazon rainforest of Brazil and it has hand-shaped leaves. Kabak tree. Number 5. Structural adaptation that fixes the kabak tree in soggy soil and support its trunk. Buttress roots. Number 6. The part of the kabak tree on which the buttress roots can grow. On which part buttress roots can grow? Trunk. Number 7. A tree lives in salt water habitat and has long, strong roots to resist the water waves. mangrove tree. Number 8. A plant lives in wet land habitat and it has wide leaves to absorb a large amount of sunlight. A plant lives in wetland habitat and it has wide leaves to absorb a large amount of sunlight. Water lily. Number 9. A structural adaptation in water lilies that helps them absorb a large amount of sunlight. Wide leaves. Number 10. A structure that prevents the loss of water in pine tree. Which part in pine tree prevent the loss of water? Needle leaves. So the answer is needle leaves. Last one, number 11. The scientists who studies plants. The scientists who studies plants are called botanists. So the answer is botanist. Now let's answer question number 5, which is complete the following sentences. Number 1. Acacia tree defends itself by producing blank that makes its leaves have bad taste. Produce what? Acacia tree produce what? Produce a poison. While chameleon defends itself by puffing up its blank with air. Puffing what? Puffing its body. So the answer is body. Number 2. Kabak tree grows in Amazon rainforest habitat, which has blank soil. What is the type of soil in Amazon rainforest? It's a soggy soil. So the answer is soggy. Number 3. The hand-shaped leaves of kabak tree allow blank to flow through them gently. Allow wind. So the answer is wind. Number 4. The kabak tree spreads the smell of its flower to attract blank towards it. Attract which animal? To attract bats. So the answer is bats. Number 5. Among the plants that can survive in habitats that have lackage of water are. He wants examples for plants can survive in desert or habitats have leakage of water. Acacia tree, palm tree, and barberry fig.